Hey there, friends. Nibs again. Out here at the range today. It is the end of February, and miraculously, I am out here in actually just a flannel shirt, very comfortable. And I wanted to do some shooting, show you guys a couple new guns that I just picked up recently. In this particular video, we're going to be taking a look at one you saw me do in my mail call the other day. That is actually, I showed you both of the guns that I brought out today. This one is a Savage Model 19 NRA. Here is a picture of the roll stamp right here. Somebody had suggested this was a 19/33. I don't know. It could be. I looked up, and there's some serial number charts for Savage rifles you can find, and according to this serial number on this one was made around 1925. So I don't know. I think the 1933s came out in 1933. I'm not saying that person's wrong or I'm right or whatever, but that's the best I can find in my research. It does have a Lyman 17A globe in the front. That's not original, but it's cool. I do like that. And it has a Lyman peep sight on the back, but I'm missing the upper part of that peep sight so far. I'm gonna search and find that eventually so we can make iron sights great again with this rifle as well. But that rear peep sight mount is actually also part of the mount that allows me to mount up one of these target scopes. And then it has a front block up here for the front mount for the target scope. And I took my Unertl 14X scope, which is a very nice scope to put on one of these. And it seems to be shooting really well. I got it zeroed in at 50 yards, and we're going to test that out a little further. It is very windy out here today, so I am not putting a lot of weight in the results that we see today. We'll definitely get it out again during the summer and have a lot more fun with it. But I really was just looking forward to getting it out and taking some shots with it. Let me give you a little flyby with it before we start. The mag is out, the bolt is open, the chamber is empty, so we are safe. So here is, so it has a nice serrated metal buttstock on there. Sling swivels are still there. Very nice. So there is that one-piece scope mount and peep sight mount. I tried it. I had another Lyman sight that has a similar dovetail, but this one has a smaller opening than that other Lyman sight that I have. So, so there's the Unertl scope. There's a 14X. There's the Lyman 17A globe on the front there. So you notice this little scallop in the front here. This is very much like a Stevens 416 or a Ward's, I guess, Model 50, not Ward's, Ranger Model 50 that you've seen on the channel in the past. Let's see. Love this scope. Just make sure my camera is running crystal clear. Just absolutely beautiful. Let's see, I'm going to put this board under here and raise it up just a little bit. He had a gust of wind blow up, a real big gust of wind blow up. I think we might have had a front move through or something. I don't know if it was a cold front. Still pretty warm, but huge gust of wind come up and blew all my paper targets all over the place. And all right, so I am just shooting this with my CCI pistol match. I have quite a bit of that left. It's good shooting ammo, actually. Still got a brick and a half of that left. So it's getting me by until I can find some other good stuff. And this thing while I was zeroing it, the last 3 shots, shot all 3 shots into one ragged hole, probably less than a quarter of an inch group at 50 yards. So, all right, so something that we haven't had a lot of in recent days. I do have my gong out there, so pa-ting! All right, so now we have 4 more shots. Let's put a group on paper. We'll do a couple of groups here. I have 15 rounds in this box, so we'll all right, so let's go to 9 o'clock. There we go. Same hole. And the wind is stiff right now. That 50-yard wind flag is standing straight out to the right. And you can see the trees are flying around over here. Nice. The trigger is a little stiff right now. I haven't done anything to it. I'd guess it's probably around a 3-pound pull right now. Not horrible, but I do believe these are adjustable, so I will look into that and see what we can do about that. So I am not sure when Savage moved from Utica to Chicopee, Mass. I'll have to look that up. But this gun does say it was made in Utica, New York, too, so that makes it kind of an earlier gun as well. Could be still in the 30s. I don't know. Like I said, the serial number chart that I found shows this was made in around 1925. All right, so let's go to 12 o'clock. Ooh, that one pulled a little bit. I think that was me. Just a heavier trigger. Felt like it was a little harder to pull that first shot. So well, that one went into the same hole as the first one. So who knows? Nothing to get upset about there, though. And that one went into the same hole as the second one. Very nice. This is a good shooting gun right here. Going to have a lot of fun with this guy in the vintage challenges. I have a couple of other Savage 19s and Model 23s. This one's definitely a newer version than the other 19s that I have. But it it fits right into my collection for sure. All right, we'll do one more 4-round group, and then we'll hit the gong for the last shot, and then we'll wrap it up. Just wanted to get this out and show you guys how it was doing. Here's the empty box of CCI pistol match. It's been shooting really good in pretty much all my guns, so I'd like to find some more of that. All right, so let's go to 6 o'clock. just a click or two to the left. But for now, we won't change our point of impact. See right now. Oh, my safety. Oh, my safety came on somehow. I was pulling, and wasn't doing nothing. There we go. Must have hit it with my finger or something. I don't know. All right. Ooh, the wind is blowing hard right now. I'll bet with better ammo, it'll do a lot better. But this is good ammo. Decent ammo. All right, last shot on a splatter burst. All right, tied it all together. Such a fun gun. I really hope I can find that upper piece for this sight. That'll really make this gun stand right out. Love shooting iron sights. Got all the inserts for the 17A globe. That one's got a post in it right now. Not my favorite insert, but it is what it is. Let's hit the gong. Pating! I really missed that gong. So anyway, there you go. That's the new Savage Model 19 NRA. Very, very cool gun, regardless of when it was made. And love shooting these old. This thing is just absolutely crystal clear at 50 yards. Just a beautiful scope. I did try, so there is a difference between Unertl mounts and like Fecker mounts and other. So I tried to mount my lit shirts and one of my Feckers up on here, and these little dovetail blocks are a little bit wider than the Fecker mount will slide onto. The Unertls were just a little bit wider than the Feckers, and I think the lit shirts kind of followed the Fecker, a little bit thinner mount. They're only like a couple of thousandths difference, but they will not slide on to a Fecker ring will not slide onto a Unertl mount. So anyway, enough rambling. Really cool gun. Stay tuned for more on this guy. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.